Hey everyone, welcome to Sam Sports Corner episode 26. We got an exciting week to talk about, so let's go ahead and dive in. Kirk Cousins has been given an exclusive franchise tag by the Redskins for the second year in a row. Let me tell you why this doesn't make any sense. So, Kirk Cousins, who in the 2015 and 2016 season posted the overall QBR rating of 6th in the league, right? So, we're talking a franchise quality quarterback. Instead, the Redskins decided to give him an exclusive franchise tag so he can't talk to any other teams about deals. But they're going to pay him $24 million this year on his franchise tag, right? And put themselves in the exact same situation again next year because they don't want to give him a long-term deal because they don't think he's the quarterback of the future. If they want to keep doing this, like next year, they're going to have to pay him $30 million roughly, making him the highest paid quarterback in the league ever. And it doesn't make any sense, except for maybe like you can't have him, but we're going to keep him to this stupid one-year deal thing. Why not either A, sign him if you think he's as good as he's been playing the last 2 years, or B, trade him to a team while you still have a little bit of time where he's still got some value, maybe even a fourth-round pick, who cares? Get something out of him to a team who really does want him and thinks he's the caliber that he's been playing at. It makes no sense. The Redskins are in a losing proposition, and they're hog-tying themselves. They're shooting themselves in the foot, and I honestly do not get it. Kirk Cousins is going to laugh all the way to the bank, making $24 million this year, and then when they don't want to re-sign him for $30 million because that's ridiculous, they're just going to let him go into free agency, and he's going to go to the team he wants to go to right now, which is the 49ers with his former offensive coordinator. Doesn't make any sense. The Redskins are stupid. They didn't quite make it either of the week. We'll get to that later. Next, we're going to talk about the proverbial devil. The NCAA, outside of their atrocities that they've been committing against Ole Miss, in my mind, this week have suspended 5 players from playing college baseball. 2 of those players are top 100 prospects. Would you like to know why they suspended them? I'm sure you do because you're watching. For playing fantasy football. College baseball players were suspended from playing college baseball for being part of a fantasy pro-level NFL football league. It makes no sense. The letter of the law talks about any kind of betting, pro, whatever. It's ridiculous. These dudes probably had a $25 buy-in via Venmo and their entire lives, careers are possibly being affected by this over something that's supposed to be fun. Fantasy football is not gambling. I don't care what New York and Illinois and the other communist states in America say. Fantasy football is not gambling. And having a fun league with your buddies over the smallest amount of cash ever and the actual amount of money these dudes are going to make over their lifetimes it's suspending them over. It's just totally ridiculous. And the NCAA has proved that they are Nazis and that they are the devil. They have totally accepted their role as the bad guys in the sports world, and they're running with it. They're like, screw it. We're just, letter of the law, here it is. If you're not fitting with this tiny box, we're going to ruin possibly your life. And it's disgusting. I hate the NCAA. Everyone should hate the NCAA for what they're doing to kids. Next, we're going to talk about a Hall of Fame level Idiot of the Week because they're in the Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame GM Bill Polian said this week that he wouldn't vote for Terrell Owens or Randy Moss to be in the Hall of Fame because, I don't know, maybe he's smoking crack nowadays or he's senile. He must be senile. That's the only logical excuse. Because behind Jerry Rice, these are 2 of the best receivers of all time. They're both in top 15 in number of receptions. Randy Moss is 3rd and Terrell Owens is 2nd in yards. And Randy Moss is 2nd and Terrell Owens is 3rd in touchdowns, respectively. And yet you don't think they belong in the Hall of Fame because you say that they didn't make their teams better. Well, excuse me, the stats, the numbers, Mr. Polian, prove that they did make their teams better. Some off-the-field issues or some locker room issues, no, that's not a reason to keep someone off the Hall of Fame. out of the Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame is for on-field actions only. The locker room and off the field do not count. And I understand not liking them, but you have to respect the sheer talent and sheer athleticism they brought to the game, and they belong in the Hall of Fame probably more than you do. So that's why you were the idiot of the week, Bill Polian, because you were trying to keep two of the best receivers ever to play the game, probably two of the top 10 athletes that ever played the game out of the Hall of Fame, and it's ridiculous. So shut up and quit being an idiot. I hope you guys enjoyed this week, and I can't wait to see you again.